check. 1, 2. Good morning, everyone. Oh, is this okay? Yeah, I hope this is okay. I hope all of you are well. You probably have noticed my upload schedule of the last few days was a little bit spotty. We had snow, so I had to plow snow in front of the house. Still had to do something with the project. A video for the main channel. There was a lot going on, and therefore I wasn't able to vlog daily as much as I would have kind of wanted for myself. I hope that is okay for all of you, but yeah, this is a new one, and I actually also gotten myself something that occupied me as well, and this is not really an excuse, but maybe just want to tell you, I bought myself the Oculus Quest 3S with a BoboVR headset, a hybrid strap. I had the Quest 1 and I utilized that a lot for fitness as well as gun playing. I get a lot of motion sickness, so the amount of games that I'm actually able to play on these VR headsets is quite limited. But for fitness, me being someone who practices Muay Thai and boxing, I honestly embrace this kind of VR thing a lot. There is this game that's called Thrill of the Fight, that is a boxing game that worked really well on the Quest 1, but the second part game, Thrill of the Fight 2, was released. It was always in beta and now it's a full release. That only works on this headset. Plus, I always wanted to use mixed reality because my space isn't as big as I would like for boxing. It did work really well for Thrill of the Fight 1, but I always wanted to try mixed reality as well. Plus, try out the second edition or the second part of Thrill of the Fight. And I have to say, it is a lot of fun with this new headset. First and foremost, this headset, this is not a review. I got this literally yesterday, and today was my very first session with Thrill of the Fight 2. And it is a massive step up from the previous headset that I owned for multiple reasons. First, obviously, the SoC, that was what I was looking for, is much better than the first one, so loading times are quicker. The clarity of the image is also much better. Now with this BoboVR, it's so fun that it's called BoboVR. I didn't buy it for that name, but because so many people recommended this makes fitness apps so much better. I can totally see the complaints for so many people who said the OEM strap on these headsets, the Quest 3 and 3S, is terrible. Yes, terrible. You should factor in the 70 euros for this headset, for an extra headset, into the buying cost of the VR headset. So it takes away the front load of the headset from here to kind of distributing it on top of your head and a little bit onto the back, which makes it so much better for boxing. And yes, some of the complaints and reviews when it comes down to these boxing games, if you are a boxer, if you do know what you're doing when it comes down to boxing, of course, this is a game. This is not a professional fighting tool. It's not 100% realistic. Some of your punches don't connect. Although you really know the distance was correct, my punch was correct, why didn't that hit? So that can be frustrating. But I don't utilize this basically to get better in punches. I utilize this first and foremost for fitness, obviously. This is in combination with jump ropes, kettlebell training. This is a really good addition to your workout. Your heart rate definitely elevates. And for me, it's not about punching and not about getting better, but you can so very well. I'm not good at slipping and ducking and rolling. And that is definitely something that I want to improve. And with this tool, you can actually do it. Obviously, when you're sparring, when you physically can notice when you get hit. That's obviously better, but this is just something to have fun, to get your heart rate up, and to potentially get a little bit better in terms of reflexes. But also games like Pistol Whip, it's a lot of fun to kind of shoot guns in this kind of beat thing. I would wish I wouldn't get motion sickness because there's so many cool shooters. But as soon as I'm standing there and I have to move the character with my Joy-Con, with the joystick, dude, I get so sick when I see the ground moving, but my body is like, what the hell is going on? You're moving, but I'm not feeling that you're moving. What the hell? It's kind of like that. And I can't stand it. I know there are some tricks where people say like, okay, when you push the Joy-Con to move, do something with your arms like this to kind of trick your body and your mind and your system and your brain that you're moving. Tried it somewhat, but I still get really sick like that. I just need to move a couple of feet in the game, but my body knows you didn't move a couple of feet, and I instantly get motion sickness. So that is why these boxing games where you can kind of build up your guardian, that's the space where the VR headset knows you can move, you can step, you can duck, you can physically move in the game. That's why I love this. Or games where you're standing and just have to shoot. That's totally fine and works really well. So this is not a review. I probably will do a review, and I just realized that this new headset, the old headset was able technically to do that as well, but I wasn't able to actually get that running. As far as I understand, the Quest 3 is much better in terms of gameplay recording. I might record something and do some reviews about that. Yeah, because I'm so fascinated by this technology. Overall, I'm a tech geek. I like technology. I'm just very sad that I cannot utilize it to the full capacity. But I would like to kind of review it from the perspective of fitness. And, you know, I'm all about mental health. And I think that if there is a tool that kind of can motivate you, because I know that some people don't like to kind of keep themselves in shape. And I always kind of preach, in air quotes, hey, start small, do 1 push-up per day and build a habit, right? But with this, if this is a tool that excites you and helps you to get into building a habit, why not? Yes, of course, this is 300 euros for the headset and then 70 euros for the head strap. Of course, that's an investment, but in the grand scheme of things, I would say it's like 4 months of, depending on which gym you go to, 4 months of gym. Okay, my gym is actually much cheaper where I'm weightlifting, but let's be real. Many people sign up for a gym, have their monthly fee, go in January, maybe twice in February, and then they don't go at all. And then suddenly they have so much money invested into a gym that they don't go to. Let's be real. There are a couple of people like that. And if this is something that you can kind of utilize to motivate yourself to go to kind of get a little bit sweaty in a way and exercise, why not? And that's the kind of the perspective that I want to kind of look at this. And I've been utilizing, as I said, the Quest 1 a lot, and I want to kind of review this and kind of showcase how you can utilize this. Again, for me, it's all about coming down to mental health in terms of resetting your brain with activities. And if VR is one of those activities, why not? Let's take a look at that. And this is my first impression. Really like it so far. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, or if you are in VR, utilizing VR as well. Do you have any tips, tricks, motion sickness? Yay, nay, do you have it? Let me know. Post below. And yeah, maybe also check out my video about retro gaming. I love retro gaming. Check it out up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. That way we see each other tomorrow. Thank you very much.